Hi everyone, it's Mary with Mary's Stampin' Cafe. I decided that I am going to come on my Saturday stamping video and do a live because I have some exciting news. So I decided that March is the perfect time to kind of share my stamping love to more people. And hi Sherry, hi Addie, hi V. I know it's kind of funny I came on live, but here's why. So on the third Saturday of every month, I have Stampin' Chat at the cafe locally. And participants come and they pay for 4 card projects, usually card projects mostly. And it's a lot of fun, but I thought, oh man, there's so many other of my Stampin' friends that I've decided that each month, at the beginning of the month, I'm going to share my cards for the Stampin' Chat Saturday, which is on the 3rd month locally, but that everyone out there can get the card kit for free. And how do you get that card kit for free? It's by placing a minimum order, and I'll talk about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch around, and I'm going to share the projects, and I'm actually going to create a project, the 4th project, and so you can share along with me and see what's going on with that. So let me go ahead and switch over and transition. There we are. And so I'm going to share the cards for Stampin' Chat Saturday and the products that I'm going to use, because if you get the free card kit from me, you will need to have the stamp sets, you'll need your own inks and adhesives, but you can always switch out if you want to use something different, a different stamp set. The projects this month, a lot of them are really focused on designer series paper, and so there's not as much stamping because I can't stamp images for anybody. So anyway, so this one is the Latte Love. Thanks so much. You're the best part of my day. That's one of the card projects for March's Stampin' Chat Saturday. You will get all of the supplies to create this card. You'll get your embellishments, but again, you will need to have a stamp for your sentiments, and that's that one. So the next one is the Flowering Zinnias. This is the Simply Zinnia stamp set and die set. And again, if you have any other flowers, that would be fine. I'll have this embossed for you, your designer series paper all ready to go. There's gems, and then our sentiment on the inside. There'll even be a designer paper for the inside there. So that's that one. I love the Lemon Lime Twist cardstock. Love that one. And then I'm very excited about this one. This one again is the Simply Zinnia die set, but look at this. Ooh, it's a WV fold. I love it. And this one is utilizing many of the dies, the flower builders, the leaves, and then this fun fold card with the beautiful Flowering Zinnia designer paper, some of the adhesive back sequins, shiny sequins, and then using our embossing folder hybrid, and you'll be able to then color your words. Beautiful. Love that one. And then, so 2 of them with the Flowering Simply Zinnia, but look how beautiful those are. And so sneak peek for Stampin' Chat Saturday on the 3rd week of the month. And then this is Softly Sketched, is in the annual catalog, and I love this. It's a distinctive stamp set. It just stamps so beautifully, and here's the card using the Celebration paper called Softly Stippled, which just goes along with this stamp set so beautifully. And you can see how soft it stamps. It's just beautiful. Oh my goodness, watching from urgent care. Oh, I'm so sorry, quick healings. Oh my goodness, quick healings. And then the inside. And so again, you'll get all of the consumables, all of the die cutting will be done for you with your card kit. You would just need, again, your adhesives and then whatever stamp stamps you want to do. Now this Softly Stippled is not available anymore. It was a celebration paper that you could earn free with a $50 order in January and February, but look how beautifully soft that paper is. And so I just absolutely love it, and so creating this project with it was so nice. It's just so soft. That's Pool Party, and then we have our Wild Wheat in color. So let me go ahead, and we're going to talk about this card right here. This is the 4th card for Stampin' Chat Saturday. And I wanted to go ahead, and we're going to do this card again, but I'm going to change things up a little bit, because any of the cards that you would get in the Stampin' Chat Saturday free card kit, you can change them however you want. It's your creativity as well. So I have, again, the Wild Wheat 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I have my inside piece. I have my strip for the inside as well. I already have this stamped with the scallop, and then I have my parts and pieces, and as you can see, that was there and this was here, and then that flipped over there. This actually is a card sketch challenge for freshly made sketches that I created for their newest sketch, and I thought it was a lot of fun. But what I'm going to do with this today is I am going to turn it. Hey Teresa. Oh, thank you, Sherry. And I'm going to have the card go horizontal like this. Now, I'm going to get a little crazy. This to me is so beautiful. It's so soft, so pretty, but I'm going to get a little more bam. Want to see what's on the other side of this beautiful soft paper? Bam! Look at this beautiful leaf background. It is Wild Wheat, and I thought I might like to use that on this card. So I'm going to get a little busy, you guys. I'm going to get a little crazy. I love this clean and soft look, but sometimes I love mixing and matching all that designer paper, right? Because it's just beautiful, and the patterns together kind of reminds me of, you know, back in the Victorian day with all the furniture, how they would just have all of this tapestries and all of that stuff, kind of like, whoa, right? And so this is going to come here, like so, and you're thinking, whoa, look at those two. But it does, because we have our Wild Wheat in here. It's just really great. But I do need to trim this right here. So I'm just going to glue it down, and then I'll trim it. I just know I don't need to trim all the way up. This piece was cut for the other direction, but I am going this way today. Just to show you that in our card making, we can, I don't have a trimmer right here, so I'm going to have to use scissors. I don't like to do that, but okay. Oftentimes you can take a layout of a card and just turn it and do it a little differently. So you can see already how different these are going to be together. And I'm going to go ahead and put dimensionals on here. So what's going on for you guys this Saturday? I have laundry started. Made my husband a pastrami egg bagel. I haven't had any breakfast today. I'm just not a big breakfast person per se. We've got that. Oh, the other thing I did not put in was this. And so I didn't put this in because I thought it would be a little bit strange. Let's see if I do slip this in. What does that look like? Oh, I think it is. I think I need to. It's still that sketch, right? It's that sketch challenge. So let's put those things in that are supposed to be there. It's kind of fun. So I'm going to put that in. Come right to here. Make sure it's all lined up well, not crooked. There we go. And then I'll push that back down. So look what we've got going there. Very interesting how it changes what you have going on. And so I'm going to go ahead and put my flowers down here. Now this is 5 1/4 going across, whereas when the card is this way, it's 4. And 5 1/4 going across this way. Now, what I would like to do on this right now is I'm going to change just a little bit. I love Just Hope You Know You're Not Alone, and that does come from the stamp set, what I love about this stamp set is just think about note cards and envelopes, stamping that beautiful image and then just taking the words and stamping it on the right by the stem, and you have got a card ready to go. This is just so sweet. It's in the annual catalog, so it's a current product. But what I'd like to do is I'm just going to take one of the things here. Just hope you know, thinking of you. And I am going to go ahead and get the wild wheat. I'm just trying to use up my fun words I have here from the hybrid embossing folder that's in the mini catalog. Boy, when you run through that embossing folder and die cut the words out, you end up with about, I don't know, 12 words and 12 phrases. It's so great. So I'm just going to use my brayer. Now, this wild wheat is super, super juicy. So that means I need to be very, very careful. And I'm going to grab something to help me here because I just don't want this all over my glass mat. So now I'm going to go extremely light, you guys. And you can see how concentrated and dark that is, and so I'm not liking that very much at all, so I'm not going to use it. The wild wheat is just so juicy and so dark, and when that happens with the brayering, you really want to roll some of that off first, and so that's okay. Pool party would be probably much better for that. So I'm just going to go ahead with the sentiment that was in there. I thought I would try it. Just hope you know. Square dancing this evening. My goodness, Sherry, you do fun things. Keep quite active, don't you? That's great. Now I don't have my adhesives on this. Oh, good, it's upside right. This is such a petite saying, so small. That's why I said it's so pretty if you just put it right along the stem on a pretty note card. Maybe I'll need to do that. Maybe I'll need to do up some note cards with each of the main images and then just have the variety of sentiments. So how pretty that would be with hello, I love you, just beautiful. All right, so we have that, and then we need our embellishments. I do wish I would have had this over more so it's not quite there in the center. I don't think, oh, I can. I was going to say I don't think I can, but I can. There we go. Oh. So I'd move it over. Yes, that's where I want it now. There we go. Now, I was thinking about using some butterflies, but I'm using the pastel adhesive sequins because the gold goes so very well with the wild wheat. All right. I'm going to use a large one for right here, and then 2 or smaller ones. Do one right down here and one up here. There we go, and let's see what we have there. Let's move our wild wheat out of the way, our paper out of the way. All right, and so there we have, this is the card for Stampin' Chat Saturday and the free card kit, one of the cards. And then here it is a little bit differently with changing it to the horizontal and flipping the paper a little bit. So what do you guys think of that one? It's kind of interesting, huh? Just a different vibe, completely different vibe. Love it. And then that one has the going that way, and this one that way. All right. So let me show you the 4 projects again. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. I'm like, where'd it go? All right, so there's this one using that really pretty Softly Sketches. This one using Latte Love. Kind of using a really great designer series paper cutting out. This is the Flowering Zinnia, or the Simple Zinnia. And this is the really fun VW Fun Fold card that's utilizing mostly, these are utilizing mostly designer series papers, you guys. And then bringing in your sentiments and the flower builder. These flowers would be done for you. This would be die cut out for you. You would just need to be doing your colors. Designer series paper flowers, a little bit of cutting out there. So a lot of fun. So I'm so excited about doing this. There's one other thing I'm excited about, and that is for March, when you, sorry, I'm trying to, blah, blah. So for March, I call it March Madness. Every year, I love it. And so when you place a minimum $35 order before shipping and tax, through the month of March, by March, the last Friday of March, I think that's the 23rd. Anyway, it'll be in my link and information on everything and my blog. So I'll have a blog with all the details of how you can earn this free card kit for the 4 projects. There'll also be a tutorial for all of these cards, and yeah, with a $35 order before shipping and tax during March, you will get this kit free. Also, I am doing Mystery Hostess, you guys. And so those of you who shop with me know that when there's a host code, it's usually tied into a party. Somebody's hosting a party. And so for March, the host code that's listed here on the screen will be a Mystery Hostess opportunity. So everybody who places that minimum $35 order before shipping and tax using that host code, all the orders will be tied into it, and you could win Mystery Hostess. Now that depends on if we get to $150, because that is a minimum party total. But that will be a lot of fun. The theme of your square dance is March Madness. Oh, that's so fun. Thank you for liking my cards. And yeah, both of the Softly Sketches, yeah, they're pretty either way. Now, so think about that. You really could do that with this card as well. It could go sideways. If you can see it from my light, I don't even know. And the only thing, the Zinnia one really couldn't go the other way because of the embossing folder flowers go one direction. And this one would be a little interesting coming out like this. But as my sister-in-law did, she took one of our climbing steps card and turned it and made it into a birthday cake. So that's a lot of fun. So anyway, you guys, so you can check out my link below. I don't have my blog quite up yet for the March Madness free card kit and Mystery Hostess opportunity. That will be coming soon. And so I appreciate you guys joining me live today. It was just kind of impromptu. Sometimes doing the lives are just so much easier than recording a video and then uploading the video, and then I get interactions with everybody. It's so fun. Thanks for liking my cards. So if you are local, Stampin' Chat Saturday is the 3rd Saturday of the month. You can come into my workshop room and create your cards. Those are the 4 cards that'll be on that day. And then everybody else who's not local, you can still participate and get that free card kit with an order. And so thanks for joining me today, you guys. I'm going to wrap it up because it is Saturday, chore day, as you know. Oh. And thanks again. So until next time, happy stampin'.